Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to another Give the Energy That You Want. Truly a blessing to be amongst my brothers, my Akims, my Akwatham. Oh man, giving all praise to the God of our forefathers, Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob, whose proper name is Yahuwah. All praise is due to Yah. How I love a Yah. Shout out to all the Hebrew Israelites around the world. Shout out to all the conscious men and women around the world that stay focused on humbling themselves, wanting greatness for their fellow man and woman. Just manifesting great energy. Big shout outs to you all. It's truly a blessing. It's truly an honor. I'm gonna read something from the book of Bereshit, Genesis. Book of Bereshit, Genesis chapter 2, verse 8. And the supreme Elohim, Yahuwah, planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he formed. Verse 9. And out of the ground made the supreme Elohim Yahuwah grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life is also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Verse 10. And the river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became unto four heads. I'm going to stay right there. Being grateful for life, shout out. Let me finish my thought. Being grateful for life is the most amazing blessing and gratitude you can show to your Creator. Being grateful for life. For real. All we here to do is serve our people. I'm going to say this. I saw a movie today. I saw 2 movies today. And the first one was called The Creator. You don't have access to feature film. Salakia, the first movie was called The Creator. This is the Shabbat. So on top of listening to, my brother Myron Golden and the Kahan, the foul-mouthed priest, Kahan Tazadak, I went and watched the movie, The Creator. I urge everyone go watch that movie. It's a great movie. Go check it out. I checked out a movie called After Death. Another phenomenal movie. Go check it out. I urge everyone to go check it out. Well, as y'all know, this is tomorrow is going to be day 9 of the 200 push-ups and 100 squats. Our rest day is going to be on a Shabbat and on Thursday. We going to rest. unless the spirit moves us to get money. We gonna rest. I am so overwhelmed with the energy that I'm picking up all around me, right? So blessed for that. Throughout everything we've been through in life, right? The creator is showing us, because we can all reflect and recollect that our brothers and sisters whom have given us negative energy was going through some things. Our brothers go through things. Our sisters go through things. They be consumed with an energy that's not for them. That's not them. That's not their spirit. Something has taken over their spirit that got them acting other than righteous, acting other than pleasant, acting other than humble. Um, watching that, it was like a documentary after death. I saw a lot of my Edomite brothers and sisters really humbling themselves, and they talk about Shemayim, which they were saying heaven. They were speaking about they went through a traumatic experience that the Creator gave them the vision of being outside of their physical temple. He allowed their spirit to move outside of this temple to see and to recollect how humble they should be and what's taking place. It was brothers speaking about going through a depressed state because the Creator didn't let them in the Shemayim, which is heaven in Hebrew, right? Because they had unfinished work to be done. Some of the brothers said, love the person next to you. Go and love the person next to you. And the brother said, okay, I'm going to do that. And then what else? He said, nah, just do that. That hit my heart so dear. I love everyone. Shout out to the beloved Reb Khadijah. Shout out to your support. Shout out to Toots. Shout out to all you lovely Rebs for giving me your support. My mom. Man. Sister Bones. Man. Chan. Man. All the women in my life. All the women. Oh my God. There's so many of y'all. I gotta. Forgive me if I don't say anything. Shout out to all my offsprings. I love you so much. You are my blessings. You are my gifts to the Creator. Kamiri, Dalen, Ayana, TJ, Devontae, royalty. Love you, baby. Love all my babies. Praise due to Yah. Um, I am truly an ambassador of peace. Every day that I'm blessed to articulate in a manner that's someone's going to receive it, because we as a people, we got in our mind to judge, and I suffer from that too. We always want to judge. We don't have to judge anything. All we got to do is love life. Treat your fellow man and woman as you want to be treated, and just grow. Read these scriptures, read the word, because like my brother Myron Golden says, as he interprets from the scriptures, and you can read it for yourself and get that interpretation as well. It's not a religious book. It's not. It's religion in it, but it's not a religious book. It's a book that's geared towards showing you the life, the trials and tribulation that our brothers and sisters that went through in the book, so you can be better. That's it. That's it, and that's all. Being super grateful for life and showing your fellow man and your woman that you are grateful. When you're amongst your loved ones that cook for you, that let them know how grateful they are for you. Let them know that I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. Khadijah, I'm grateful for you. Toots, I'm grateful for you. Chan, I'm grateful for you. You hear me? Pom Pom, I'm grateful for you. My mom, I'm grateful for you. Bones, I'm grateful for you. I am so grateful. Shout out to all the barbers. Shout out to all the establishments in Hagerstown, Maryland, that when I travel to your locations, your places of business, y'all show phenomenal love. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to Cameron's Corner Store. Shout out to my brother Vince. Shout out to his rib. Appreciate you so much, brother, for showing love, for showing up. Allowing me to bless you with my skills, allowing me to serve you so you can take that energy and share it with your loved ones. Shout out to all the barbers and A-Class Studios, A-Class Barbershop in Valley Mall. Shout out to all the barbershops in B Mall. Shout out to M&T Bank. Shout out to Fulton Bank. Shout out to Melissa at Fulton Bank. Shout out to all the genuine good people over there at Potomac Center that really care and have the well-being of those residents over there at heart. An investigation needs to go out to the Potomac Center, and a lot of the head, a lot of those that's in charge need to be held accountable for the things that they're not addressing. So, shout out to all the genuine staff. I'm going to say genuine staff because there's a lot of non-genuine staff at the Potomac Center out there in Washington County. Shout out to the genuine people over there at the True Healing Halfway House. Big shout out to all y'all genuine staff over there. Shout out to the staff over there that really care about your co-workers. Want to uplift one another, don't want to try to hold nobody back or impose upon no one. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to Sunshine. Appreciate you, man. Show no. Big shout out to Beauty Palace. The business is over there. Clippers Deluxe. Shout out to the brother. Brother Reds. Shout out to the brothers down there at Clippers. You know, a big shout out to Brother Short, all the barbers down there, YG. The brother Juice. Shout out to all y'all brothers down there, man. Shout out to all the good people around the world. My genuine, pure Christians, my genuine, pure fellow man and woman. Life each day that the Creator allows you to occupy this temple is another day to show the Creator how grateful you are. Serve your fellow man and your woman. If you're not saying nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. If you're not saying nothing pleasant and warming that can help uplift your fellow man and your fellow woman, don't say nothing. Because that's a weapon that you're using. That's a real live weapon that you have at your disposal. Your mouth, the sound, the energy, the Ruach HaKodesh, the Ruach. That's the spirit of the Most High in you. And we all have it. So, when you're not manifesting great energy with your gift, all I can do is pray for you. If you're going out your way to inconvenience your fellow man or your fellow woman, pray for you. Because you're going against what the Creator asks you to do. You're really going against that. And you don't have to. You really don't. You really don't. It's so amazing that if we all get on the same accord, right? And just really start uplifting one another, really supporting one another, letting go of the stupidity and the wicked energy that consumes us. All we gotta do is let it go. I am so overwhelmed with being grateful. If you come to me in the most peacefulest way, oh man, my heart goes out to you. You know what I mean? My energy is going to be like, thank you. Because I'm super grateful. Super grateful. Truly blessed. Need I say more? Yeah. Huh? All right. Yeah, excuse me. Had to go see what's up with them Miss Bones. You know, great lady. I'm truly an ambassador of peace, for real. Like, I can't do negative energy no more. I can't. I really can't. Even when it comes at me and I can read it and I can feel it, it's like, okay. Because I know my purpose. I know what I'm supposed to do, and I got to be that example. You know? Think about it. We don't got to rush to do anything. serve your people, make great connections with those that love you, that genuinely love you, that miss you. If there's a bond that can be mended, mend that bond. Mend that bond. Because if you mend that bond, that's demonstrating the characteristic of the Creator and His Son. Because we're supposed to be able to reason, we're supposed to be able to resolve any matters, bring peace and resolution to anything, make great offers every day, make the most phenomenal offers you can every day. You remember that saying, make him an offer he can't refuse. Make your fellow man and your woman an offer they just like, it's impossible to refuse it. For real. Read the word of encouragement to them. Read the word of enlightenment and joy to them. The scriptures. That's one book with stories on top of stories on top of stories. I'm with you every day. Every day we doing this. We going live. And I pray that my words can help someone get through their obstacle. Because that's all it is an obstacle. Get yourself together and conquer that obstacle. You can do it. There's nothing you can't do. You are so phenomenal and so great that the Creator He blessed you with something great. I have great communication skills. I strive to have great communication skills. I'm humble for people to say I have great communication skills. And I'm striving to get better. Big shout out to my cousin Shelton, DJ Boy. He nice, phenomenal DJ. Check him out. Oh yeah, shout out to big shout out to Sharon McClary, the creator of DD Bonnets with a Twist. She got some phenomenal bonnets out there. So no. Big shout out to her. Yeah. My gift to everyone in the world is that if you master humbleness, you master self. I still always say that. I truly get it. Master being humble, you master self. You master your spirit, you master your energy. Because if your fellow man or your woman are going through some things, you gotta be there for them. Because whatever they going through, you gotta help them with that. It's in your best interest to help them with that. You don't have to do anything. But the scriptures say you have to be there for your fellow man. and your woman and help them get through whatever they're going through, right? And I just know that. Shout out to my brother Smoke. He was dropping big jewels. That anything you want to do, get it done by yourself, right? And especially if individuals are not on the same page with you, I get that. But I'm a firm believer in teamwork make the dream work. Like tonight, I was blessed to cut a little guy's hair. I think he was a bit like 3. Never had his hair cut before. So he was crying. He was like just really whining, if anything. But because me, his mom, and his father, Salakia, forgive me, and his mom, all tag team, playing with him, joking with him, just so we can maneuver him, so we can give him the cut that he needs. And it was amazing. It was truly amazing. It was cool, real cool. And working with someone, as long as everybody on the same page, get what you gotta get done. Focus on you. Don't get it twisted. Definitely focus on you and whatever you can manifest by yourself, but don't be afraid to get help. Don't turn away help. Make sure y'all have clarity on everything that y'all trying to accomplish. Always have a clear understanding about what you're trying to accomplish. There's so many things just running through my brain, and I be feeling like I be getting stuck, but I know I'm not, because it's just, oh man, just that energy, greeting your fellow man, letting them know that you can help them, knowing that you can help them in almost any matter. You know, um, Starting on the beginning of the week, tomorrow we're gonna start going over the Paleo Hebrew. You know, Most High willing, we gonna go through some more scriptures. As a matter of fact, we gonna keep it going with Genesis, the book of Bereshit, chapter 4, chapter 4 and 1. We just gonna let the scriptures talk for real, and however the Creator moves us or moves me, Most High willing, that's what it is. There we go. The book of Bereshit, Genesis chapter 4, verse 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Supreme Elohim. Verse 2. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of the sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. Verse 3. And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought a fruit of the ground, an offering unto the Supreme Elohim. Verse 4. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof, and the Supreme Elohim had respect unto Abel and to his offering. Verse 5. But unto Cain, to his offering, he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Supreme Elohim said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? Verse 7. If thou do well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Verse 8. And Cain talked to Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. Verse 9. And the Supreme Elohim said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I am not. Salakia. I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Verse 10. And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Verse 11. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened my mouth, Salakia. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth, and received thy brother's blood from thy hand. Verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength, and fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. Verse 13. And Cain said unto the Supreme Elohim, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Verse 14. Behold, hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive, and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. Verse 15. And the supreme Elohim said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the supreme Elohim set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him shall Salakia. Salakia. Verse 15. And the supreme Elohim said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the supreme Elohim set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. Verse 16. And Cain went out from the presence of the supreme Elohim and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. Verse 17. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch. And he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. Verse 18. Thank you for those that's coming in the room. Please leave a comment. Thank you. I appreciate you. Chapter 19. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives, and the name of one was Adah, and the name of the other was Zillah. Verse 20. And Adah bare Labal. He was the father of such as dwells in tents, and of such have cattle. Verse 21. And his brother's name was Labal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron, and the sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah. And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my heart. If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold. Verse 25. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. For Yahuwah said, she has appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. And to Seth, to him, Salakia, verse 26, and to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of the supreme Elohim. Book of Bereshit, chapter 5, verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam in the day that Yahuwah created man in the likeness of Yahuwah, made he him. Verse 2. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created. Verse 3. And Adam lived 130 years, and begot a son of his own likeness after his image, and called him Seth. Chapter 4. And the days of Adam after he had begotten Seth were 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. Chapter 5. And all the days of Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. Verse 6. And Seth lived 105 years, and begat Enos. And Seth lived after he begot Enos 807 years, and begot sons and daughters. Verse 8. And all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. Verse 9. And Enos lived 90 years, and begat Canaan. Verse 10. And Enos lived after he begot Canaan 815 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 11. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and he died. Verse 12. And Canaan lived 70 years, and begat Mahalalel. Verse 13. And Canaan lived after he begot Mahalalel 840 years, and begot sons and daughters. Verse 14. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Verse 15. And Mahalalel lived 65 years, and begot Lared. And Mahalalel lived after he begot Lared 830 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 17. And all the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. Verse 18. And Lared lived 162 years, and he begot Enoch. Verse 19. And Lared lived after he begot Enoch 800 years, and begot sons and daughters. Verse 20. And all the days of Lared were 962 years, and he died. Verse 21. And Enoch lived 65 years, and begat Methuselah. Verse 22. And Enoch walked with Verse 22. And Enoch walked with Yahuwah after he begot Methuselah 300 years and begot sons and daughters. Verse 24, and Enoch walked with Yahuwah, and he was not for God, for Yahuwah took him. Verse 25, and Methuselah lived 187 years and begot Lamech. Verse 26, and Methuselah lived after he begot Lamech 782 years and begot sons and daughters. Verse 27, and all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. Verse 28, and Lamech lived 182 years and begat a son. Verse 29, and he called his name Noah, saying, Verse 29, and he called his name Noah, saying, this same shall comfort us concerning our work and tool of our hands, because of the ground which the Supreme Elohim has cursed. Verse 30, and Lamech lived after he begot Noah 595 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. Verse 32, and Noah was 500 years old. Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And it came, Book of Bereshit, chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. Verse 2, that the sons of Yahuwah saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. Verse 6, and the Supreme Elohim said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. Verse 4, there were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that were the sons of Yahuwah came in unto the daughters of men, they bare children to them, the same became mighty men, which were of old men of renown. Verse 5, and Yahuwah saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Verse 6, And it repented the Supreme Elohim that he had made man on earth, and it grieved him at his heart. I'm going to reread that. Verse 6. And it repented the Supreme Elohim that he had made man on the earth and had grieved him at his heart. Verse 7. And the Supreme Elohim said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. Verse 8. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Supreme Elohim. Verse 9. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with Yahuwah. Verse 10. And Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Verse 11, the earth was corrupt because Yahuwah, and the earth was filled with violence. Salakia. Verse 11, the earth was corrupted before Yahuwah, and the earth was filled with violence. Verse 12, and Yahuwah looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way unto the earth. And Yahuwah said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Verse 14, make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shall make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch. Chapter 15, and this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. And this is the fashion, Salaki, verse 15, and this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. Verse 16, the windows shalt thou make on the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above, and the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof with lower, second, and third stories shalt thou make it. Verse 17, and behold, I do bring a flood. So like in verse 17, and behold, I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, and destroy all flesh within the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee, Salakia, verse 18, but with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come unto the ark, thou and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee. Verse 19, and of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shall not bring unto the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female. Verse 20, of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing of the earth after his kind, 2 of every sort shall come unto thee, to keep them alive. Verse 21, and take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Verse 22, thus did Noah, according to all Yahuwah commanded him, so he did. Come. Thank you all again for being here. I appreciate you all around the world. Please go check out the movie After Death and The Creator. Check out these movies, Most High willing. Check out my brother Myron Golden. Check out the foul mouth priest Kahan Tazadak. The brother got phenomenal right knowledge over there, dealing with the contract law. That's my brother. I love him. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with him all the time, especially when it's dealing with worldly matters. But at the end of the day, when it comes to that contract law and these scriptures, spot on every time. I haven't seen anything inconsistent with my brother Myron Golden. Please check it out. The brother wisdom is phenomenal. Learning from him, oh man, when I get my fiat right, I'm coming straight at him. I can't wait till I'm blessed to be in his presence. You know, I can't wait. Well, I can't wait. I'm patiently waiting. I look forward and I'm blessed to be in the same realm as the brother. And staying focused. I love everybody in the whole world. Those that was negative to me, those that go out their way to be ignorant to me, I love you too. Because without that, I wouldn't know what love is. Without you being ignorant towards me, without you showing me your backside, I wouldn't know what the front side look like. I wouldn't know what that love be like, really be grateful and appreciative for it. So I love you all too. I'm appreciative for you on a whole nother level. Because I know what that life is like. I know what that energy is. Know that I clearly understand and understand that all my brothers and sisters out here going through whatever they going through, you're going through it for a reason. But all you gotta do, if you want greatness, is surrender your will to the Most High, to the Creator and His Son. And do whatever skills you got. Humble yourself. If you're suffering from vices, if you're suffering from any kind of abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, substance abuse, just pray. Seek help, because it's out here. You know, you're suffering from depression. That help is out here. I'm here helping you with that. Whatever you're going through, it's okay. It's brothers like myself and other brothers out there that want to help you. To all my women out there, you do not have to desecrate your temple. Stop giving your body to multiple men. Repent, fast, cleanse your body, cleanse that temple, take care of it. You lay down with a man, if that man is a righteous man, then you let that man lead. Mind your tongue for real. Y'all don't know that the power that y'all have with your words is like, it's like gut punches. You know when somebody, they taught you how your mom and your dad told you, somebody hit you, you hit them back. So that's how I feel when somebody talking reckless to you. It's like they hitting you because your words have that much strength. If you're not saying nothing wonderful and you're saying something negative, it's like you punching that individual in their stomach or in their face with their words. And you be like, what? It's all that. But when you saying something beautiful, it's like, hey, yeah. Big shout out to my brother Kadar. That's where I get there from, that Miami. Like, yo. Put a smile on the king face. When you talk that I love you, my king. I appreciate you, my king. It makes a king. It makes a brother, a man, a husband feel that royaltiness when the woman is talking to him in that manner. Ain't nothing like it. Letting them know, hey, I appreciate you. It ain't nothing like letting somebody know that you thinking about them. You know what I mean? Well, we so caught up out here now. We so caught up on ourselves, thinking our poop don't stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even tell someone you like them without them being extra with it. Like, for real. Like, remember back in the day when you just told someone I like you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, but I get it. Our women and our brothers been so mentally, these brothers out here that mentally, psychologically messed up our sisters where when someone comes with a genuine good spirit, they got that guard up for real. You know what I'm saying? I know my sisters out here, y'all been hurt. Y'all been taken advantage of. Y'all been violated. I get it. But don't you know that if you look at the history of time, the conditions that we in, especially with men, do you know buck breaking? Do you know that the slave masters used to sodomize the strongest men in front of the community? For one, you desecrating that man's manhood in front of the community, making him feel lower than dirt, violating him, sodomizing that man. Like, so women, I know y'all been through them things, but can you imagine a man having that done to you? It's bad enough it happened to our women, but to happen to our men, the head, the foundation of that family, really? So I say to all my women out there, let your tongue be sweet like honey. When it comes to that man in your life, he don't want to hear nothing he don't want to hear nothing other than peace and blessings or anything that's sweet, because we know the stupidity and the negativity all too well. All right, for real, you gotta deal with a man traveling out here in the wilderness and praying that he make it back to you, and that's all you gotta do. Pray that that man make it back to you. All right. So again, I love all my brothers and sisters, all my ribs, the wonderful women in my life. I'm grateful for you. Khadijah, I'm grateful for you. Mom, I'm grateful for you. Chan, I'm grateful for you. Toots, I'm grateful for you. For real. Pom Pom, I am grateful for you. Bones, I am grateful for you. Anyone that gives me great energy, I'm grateful for you. Even with the ones that want to give me negative energy, I'm grateful for you too, because I know that energy you giving me, I know that's not really you, but when it makes me be grateful for that energy that I'm amongst it when it's being blessed and given to me as a gift. Because that's all my women are to these men is gifts. Be that gift. Be that blessing. That's who you are. You are that support. Be that for that man. That's it and that's all. So we're here to serve each other, uplift one another. We're not here to mentally torment each other. We're only here to bring joy, bring pure bliss and happiness. Seriously. And with that, I yield. I come to you. I leave you as I came in peace, never separation, togetherness. We can do this together. I love you all. Peace and blessings. It's Mr. Say Less. Another mic drop. Shalom. Appreciate you all. Thank you again. See you next time. Give the energy that you want. You heard me. Be blessed for all your blessings. All the blessings around you. All the blessings that come to you. Be grateful. Okay? One love.